Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Back for game 2 of round 1. The next generation of the SRU, Rugby 25. Wolves here. Their lineup is being shown on the screen. Pirates will be in a second. Big clash coming up today. Obviously, we've fixed the score issue. We've done a couple sims to figure out what is right and what is wrong. I'm your Commissioner, Cody Dog. Joined with me in the commentary box is your second-handed Commissioner, Billy King.
Yeah, hey Cody. Let's hope this game is going to be a try-scoring game, because last game was so boring that I reckon I was falling asleep watching it.
Yeah, 100%. Two bigger sides lining up, obviously. Canberra Cobras are the highest overall team in the comp, with 2, as I believe, and these two teams are at 1. So, anything can happen. I can't wait to see what it commences in this match. After this plus 50s, though, if you guys are aware of what's just happened, the highest overall player, the 2 highest overall players are in this side. One being John Alomu Jr. at 8 overall. Pretty astoundingly beautiful. And Riley Flynn being the other one at another 8 overall. So, pretty interesting. 2 even sides, and let's have a look how this one goes. It's Caleb Jeff now to win back over that ruck. Now they're going to come back over this one. They're trying to hit these forwards after these short run. Tuxiog now with a nice run. He's got some speed on him, the big old fella. Now John Alomu Jr., the captain, trying to lead by example. Maybe trying a bit too much, a bit too early. He hasn't. Didn't make many metres on that run. Now Eddie will take one up himself. He's got a nice leg drive on him. Back to Tuxiog. He gets absolutely manhandled before being brought down. They're going to come back right now for Loney Lawrence. Loney Lawrence is brought down. You're going right. He's a new trade for Lonnie. He was meant to be in the Waikato Wasps side. And he's come to the Western Pirates, so good on him. Anyways, the ball's going to keep coming. They're looking pretty strong here early on, Billy, the Western Pirates. What do you think?
Yeah, they turned it over, and ever since then the Wolves haven't had the ball, and it just looks like the Wolves are trying to push them back. But yeah,
they're doing a good job at it. As a matter of fact, there's a good leg drive commencing. Oh, here's Riley Ricky. He's got to throw a gap. Hang on, I'll go back to that in a second. Good stuff. He's gained those metres back. They're back in that 22-metre line sector, which is awesome for the Pirates. Is what they're going to be needing to score the first try of the game. They're coming left now for John Alomu Jr. He gets driven back. They're going left once again to Mason King. He's driven back. Really, really trying to do too much now, Billy, I feel like. They've got to stick to the basics and just get the normal stuff right instead of trying to do all this magical stuff.
Yeah.
One out. Yeah, they're trying. Oh, hang on, Ethan Castro. He's through. He's got to fend off Nio Nixon. He's gone past the 22. Some good metres. They're probably just going to lose it in this run because the defence for the Wellington Wolves is going to hold up. They're going to need another nice run, which I don't think might not happen just yet. Tuxiog will make it to the 22. They're going to overturn it. The Wolves have had a hard-fought defensive set and held him out. Now going to be in the hands of them. Luke Driscoll's got a bit of room to run. He's brought down by Greg Simon. They're going back right now for Harrison Coward. He's lost a couple of metres, caught the ball a bit lacklustre, and obviously he's got no leg drive. Same there with Anthony Lee. Both players, both teams, really not. Oh, Nia Nixon's getting a nice kick away. Could be smarter. Not have to worry about losing the ball in your half. They're going right now for Castro. Castro's run back into the traffic. He'll get one fend off, but he's still brought down just short of that 50-metre line. They're going to go for Eddie now. Eddie's driven back. Wellington Wolves, smart decision kicking. They've really gained some metres off this defensive set now. They've driven him back, and now they've gone to Riley Ricky. He'll make it to the 10. They're coming back on this left edge, same side for Ethan Castro. Get a nice fend off the big man, but he's driven back to that 10-metre line. So now they're going to come back right. Curtin's taking the ball, and he's going to get tackled on that 10-metre line. My apologies. Coming back left now for Caleb Jeff, the new recruit. He has 0 stats and absolutely everything. It'd be interesting to see how he goes tonight, Billy.
Yeah, you definitely need fitness in this game. So with 0 on everything, it's just not going to help much. So
yeah. Not at all, but it's better than the inactives they previously had. And there we go. The kicks worked out for him. They're going to come back on this right edge now for Mason King. Mason King's got some room to run. He'll make some nice meters, but he's brought down by Nio Nixon. And there's an offside penalty given away. Nio Nixon looks like she was offside. He was offside. Skinny tall scrum off, something you never see. And Ethan Castro lining up for the kick. Interesting selection. I think we need to get that fixed. Coaches, I think they got that a bit wrong there. But it's alright. Hopefully he slots this one. It's not too tricky, and yes, he does. Good stuff. Score lies 3-0 in favour of the Pirates. They'll lift him up here. Christian Cullen Jr. is brought down now on that 22. They're going to go back on this left side now for Tuxiog. He's brought down on the 22. Once again, trying to keep that same meterage range and trying to get these forwards hit-ups to finally do something. The Western Pirates is now they're going to go for Dylan Mayo. He'll get a nice kick downfield. It'll just fall short of that 50-metre line, and what a kick. Smart kick in that corner. Pin them in that corner and take them into touch. The Western Pirates are giving it to them. They really want to take this game into their own hands. What do you think, Billy?
Yeah, smart move by them, the Pirates. Just kick it into the corner and just tackle him out. He couldn't go anywhere.
100% is now. They're going to come back right. Eddie Oliver looked like he could have been through the gap. Doesn't have the acceleration on him. He was a bit too slow to react to that line and to that hole. It doesn't matter now as Riley Ricky will take one up himself. They're going to want to make some meters off these runs and start running back into the traffic. If you're going to do these forward runs, you're going to want to run a bit more outwards. Oh, what's happened there? It's ricocheted off Ethan Castro by the look of things, and Toby Gill to be brought down on the 10. They're going to come right now for Anthony Lee. He's brought down on the 10 as well. Attacking that same side. Now Alexander Duplessis. He's brought down. They're going to go left to Harrison Coward. He's going to be tackled at about the same ratio, just a couple meters more inside and away from touch. Luke Driscoll will take one up himself. Jonah Lemmer Jr., the captain, leading by example. He'll make a nice tackle to take that away. It's now Duplessis will run himself. They're going to come left. It's going to go to Luca Magic. He's driven back now. They're really holding him out here, the Western Pirates. They're doing well in this defensive set. They're doing what's needed. And to be honest with you, if they keep this up, I reckon they've got a chance at winning this game. Now Jonah Lemmer Jr., he'll take one up himself. He's brought down on the 50-metre line. They're coming left again for Eddie Oliver. The big fella, his legs are too long, and it's pretty easy to tackle him, unfortunately. Anyways, now they're coming back right for Riley Ricky. He's brought down on that 50. They're coming in this same ratio. They might as well just kick and try to get those meters. Now Mason King will take one himself, doing one-out stuff, using their structure in pods, which hasn't looked like it's been working for them too well. They're going to come back right now for Tuxiog. He's brought down in the middle of the 50 and the 10. Now they're going for Riley Ricky. He's caught the ball lackluster in a shell-shocked position, and they're going to overturn the ball here. Ref's called offside. Tuxiog's going to get a penalty put against him. And that's awesome stuff. That's exactly what the Wellington Wolves have needed if they're going to score any more points, if they're going to score some points and relieve some pressure off their backs from being down by 3 points.
And a good kick there. And now they're close to the try line. Let's see if they can fight back.
They got an awesome opportunity here. The Wellington Wolves. Anthony Lee now to throw one straight into the line out. It'll be lifted by Palavia. I don't know how to say it. My apologies. So now they're going to come back left for Luke Driscoll. He's got a nice leg drive on him. You can see the ponytail flashing everywhere, but they're going to lose the ball. Great overturn by Dylan Mayo. They're going for Ricky now. Ricky will be brought down on the 22. Attacking that left side again. Interesting selection there, but Lonnie Lawrence will be brought down on the 22. Dylan Mayo get a box kick to get himself out of trouble. It'll land in the hands of Riley Flynn, the fullback for this Wellington Wolves side. Talking about him earlier being the highest, or one of the highest overall players in the simulation, tied with Jonah Loma Jr. He's made an alright run. He hasn't done too much there, but anyways, they're going to come back left now for Harrison Coward. Coward's brought down just past that 10-metre line. They're losing a couple of metres. Now Duplessis. They're going to come back right. Dom Young thought the ball was going to him, but I think he kind of ruined the set play. I think it was meant to go to Mobs, but didn't end up in the sector in the way they wanted it to. Now Nixon out to Tim Nigel. Nigel's got a nice leg drive on him. He's brought down just short of that 10 though. They're going to go now deep in the pocket for Alexander Duplessis. And Duplessis driven back. Going right. They're catching. I don't know what they're doing now, the Wellington Wolves. They're just throwing it to whoever. They've got no structure, no pods, nothing happening here. I think that's the smartest option by Nia Nixon, just get the ball out of trouble. It's going to land in the hands of Christian Cullen Jr. He'll get a nice step off there, but he's brought down just past that 10-metre line. They're going to come left now for Riley Ricky. Riley Ricky's got some room to run. He's found a gap. He's brought down just past that 10-metre line. He's made a nice 10 metres for his side. Awesome stuff there. Eddie Oliver will take one himself. He's brought down on the 50-metre line. Huxiog driven back, manhandled in the two-man defensive tackle. Same with Castro, but except one man to do the job. Luke Driscoll it is. Now Riley Ricky to take one up. He can barge through two people. Good stuff. They're coming left now for Tuxiog. He's brought down just short of that 50-metre line. Oh, they've dropped the ball here. It's landed in the hands of Luke Driscoll. Great pick-up from him. He's been doing awesome around the board, across everything as of now. And he'll be brought down. They're not going to keep playing here. Alexander Duplessis now. He's brought down 5 metres away from that 50-metre line, or 5 metres in front. They're currently in the Western Pirates territory. So now the ball's going to be thrown out to Harrison Coward, who's brought down in that same ratio of space. They're coming right now for Alexander Duplessis. He's brought down on the 50-metre line. It's pretty repetitive rugby right now. You know, I keep repeating the same thing because there's nothing else to say. They're going to throw it out for Magic. It'd be interesting if he got to pass the ball there and gotten something away, but he chooses to hold on to it. Now they're coming right for Tim Nigel. Nigel's brought down on the 10. They're kind of losing metres, but there's Luke and Magic, the man to do the job. Gain them those metres back. They're going left now for Adamaki. He's got some room to run. He's stepped Greg Simon. He'll be brought down on the 10-metre line here. That's a crucial run for the Wellington Wolves to get him in some metre. Get some metres gained and get some metres under their set. Get a little bit further in the opposing team's territory. So now Luke Driscoll will take one himself. They're coming back left. Right. For Mobs. He's playing number 8 tonight. Can't wait to see how he does. We've seen in the last game what Sione Tonga Tuivasa was able to do at number 8. And obviously since Mobs has got some better stats than him, I reckon there's a chance that he can do a little bit better, but we need to see it from the start. Sione Tonga Tuivasa was an awesome player in that round 1 clash against the Waikato Wolves, and was one of the main reasons that they ended up winning that game. So, yeah, it'd just be interesting to see. Billy, if you were going to give the 3-2-1 points just by the first 20 minutes of this game, who would they go to?
It's hard to say. For turnovers, I think it's going to be Pirates. They're just turning over the ball and getting the ball back. So, yeah, it's just tied up basically for now. So, see how the game goes from now on. Yeah,
but if you were to give a one player man of the match, just from the start, who would you give it to?
I don't know.
Just in his first 20 minutes.
I don't know still.
Fair enough. It's alright, take your time to think about it. Mervyn Mobs will make a nice run there. They're coming back on this left edge now for Toby Gould. He's brought down just past the 22. They're coming left again. Here we go. Coward will make some metres there. They finally made it to that 20 metre. They got some awesome attacking opportunity. Anthony Lee will take one off himself, being brought down by Cody Ogg. Because now they're going to go out to Toby Gould. Gould's losing a couple metres. They're going to need to start running onto these balls. Otherwise, they're going to keep getting driven back. Anthony Lee will take one himself. Taken down well by Cody Ogg, though. Great defence by this Western Pirates side. It's now Toby Gould to make some metres there. If he could have driven himself through Dylan Mayo, that could have been a different story and got them even closer to that try line. They're going to be brought down on the 22. They're going to go to Alexander Duplessis. Duplessis brought down on the 10. 10 metres away from the try line here. Now they're going for Anthony Lee. He's brought down in the middle of the try line on that 22. They're going for Tim Nigel. He'll step around one. Oh, he's brought down on the 10. 10 away from the try line. They're going for Luke Driscoll now. Driscoll's brought down in the same sector. They're going left for Toby Gould. If he could have been run a bit more right, he could have been through the gap. And now Anthony will take on himself. Eddie Oliver making 2 tackles in a row. Fitness fanatic. Good stuff. I don't think I've ever seen someone make 2 tackles and make them comfortably in this league yet. Eddie Oliver, 3rd tackle in 4 phases. Anthony Lee, I think that's 2 and 5. I'm going to get away from this maths and fractions account because it's pretty boring. Now they're going for Luke Driscoll. He'll get a little bit of drive, a little bit of leg power in that run. They're going to throw it out for Toby Gould. He's going to get manhandled by the captain, John Alomu Jr. Now Duplessis is going to be driven back to that 22. They're going to throw it out now for Anthony Lee. Losing those metres that they just gained, they're going to need a good run to gain them back. Luke Driscoll, he'll be manhandled there by Lonnie Lawrence. As now they're going to come back left. Toby Gould, he's brought down on the 22. They're going to throw it out now for Luke Driscoll. Driscoll's driven back. They're really losing these metres very rapidly, Billy.
Yeah, they haven't had a breakthrough yet. So each run, they're just losing ground. It's not looking good really for the Wolves.
Exactly, they really need that run, a spark, something to boost the confidence of these players. And nothing's really doing it for them now. Anyways, there's now Toby Gould. He'll make one up himself, and he's ended up running backwards and being tackled backwards. So it's not an ideal position. It's awesome defence here by the Wellington Wolves. Wellington Wolves, yes. Sorry, I thought I said that wrong. I said something else in my head. Is that Toby Gould to take on? Oh, well, there you are. That's why I thought it was weird when I said it in my head. Anyways, Luke Driscoll take on himself, getting driven back. They were inside their opponent's 10-metre line, trying to attack inside that 10-metre, vertical line. And they've lost it. Alexander Duplessis, though, he's had a great act, had a great attacking set. You know, every single run, he's always been dominating. And there's Dom Young. Here we go. He has only got the ball a couple times, but when he has, he's actually made some nice meters off his runs. So, can't wait to see how else he goes. Coming back left now for Dom Young. Again, he'll fend off Ethan Castro, make a nice little run there, chip himself over, up past half of... Oh, here we go, Adam Arke. I was going to say, chip him over just past halfway of that 10-metre line, 22. So now they're going to come back right for Toby Gould. Gould's driven back now. They're going to play it back to the left edge. Anthony Lee will get in the way. Luckily, he catches it, doesn't drop it. That could have been a disaster. We could have seen a scrum there, but luckily we didn't. It's now Toby Gould to take one himself. No action really in this game as of late. Oh, they're going to overturn the ball here. It's now in the hands of Dylan Mayo. They're going to secure the ball now, the Western Pirates. They got the ball back. Great defensive tackle by Harrison Coward to absolutely wallop Lonnie Lawrence in the tackle. They're playing back to this left edge now for Blair Curtin. Curtin's brought down on the 22. And now Dylan Mayo get a nice kick downfield. It'll land in the hands of Tim Nigel, who will step one, but it's brought down by John Alomu Jr. Good stuff by the captain. Once again, I say it every time, but he's got a good defensive mindset. He's been defending well. He's leading his team by example in defence. He hasn't really done much in attack as of now. But it'll be interesting to see what else he can do in this match. Tim Nigel now to take one up and be brought down on the 50. They're trying to crack the opponent's territory right now. They've lost all the metres and they're trying to really gain them back. And obviously, you always want to be in your other team's territory. It's always the ideal thing. You don't never really want to be in your own territory because when you are and you lose the ball, there's a high likelihood of you actually conceding a try. But anyways, they're going to throw it out right now for Adam Arke. He's going to... I don't know what's happened there. They've knocked it on, but it's going to be picked up by Tuxio. Good stuff there by him. They got the ball. They're coming left now for Eddie Oliver. Oh, that could have been interesting if he saw to run back on the right side, the inside a little bit more. That could have been dangerous. John Alomu Jr. getting a nice fend off. Knock on no advantage ref called, and they're going to go for a scrum here.
First scrum of the season.
Yes. Stoked to see it happen in the Western Pirates v Wellington Wolves game. Now they're packing up for this scrum. Dylan Mayo, they feed it in. They'll keep the ball in their possession. They're going to try hold the ball in the scrum and gain some extra metres here. The Western Pirates. But Dylan Mayo sees something, he thinks he does at least, and takes it himself. Nice decision there. They're coming right now for Jonah Lomu Jr. He'll make an alright run, but he's brought down. Cody Ogg jumping into acting scrum half. Just throw a ball. They're going to overturn it here. Wellington Wolves, they got the ball back. Good stuff by them. They really needed that. They can't really afford to give away any more points, because obviously that could be a good night for the game. Because now they're going to play it and come back right. Luca Magic. He's brought down just past that 50-metre line. They're going to get it back over it and come back left. Harrison Coward now. Oh, they're going to overturn it here. It's back in the hands of Tuxiog. Good stuff by him. He's really been getting over those rucks a lot and holding off any other defenders. You know, every single time he's in a ruck, I think it's been overturned as a matter of fact. He's really been getting down, doing all the dirty work for the Western Pirates. They're coming back right now. Mason King gets in the way of the ball, and he's brought down losing metres for the Pirates. Back in the hands of Eddie Olivia. He's brought down on that 10. They really need to get something going for them now. They need that pod structure, and they need to stop running into the traffic. Now Riley Ricky will take one. He puts his hand up. He says, I want that ball, and he gets it. And he makes the right metres. There's Blair Curtin now getting through the line. Smart little 10. You know, all smart 10s can see, pick a gap and go for it, and Blair Curtin's just done that there. An offside penalty given on Dylan Mayo. Wellington. No, I've got the ball back, luckily. Luca Magic kicking into touch, making some nice metres, getting some nice ground on this Pirates team. Now Anthony Lee to throw it back into the line out. They'll secure the line out there, the Wellington Wolves. They're going to come back on this right edge now for Alexander Duplessis. He's brought down losing a little bit of metres, but as we've seen, a lot of limit there. A lot of metres have been lost in this game, and you know, 2 little metres from the 10-metre line aren't going to make a big difference. They're coming back right now for Toby Gould. They might attack that same edge. No, they're going to go back the opposite way. They're going to hit Luca Magic in the pocket, but he won't kick it. He'll hold on to it for a little bit. Now they decide to come back on this right side for Tim Nigel. He's brought down on the 10. 30 seconds left until the 40-minute mark. The Hooter. Oh, here we go. How's Harris? Here's Harrison Coward through the line. He's brought down on the 50. There's 10 seconds left in this half. I don't think much can be made. Dom Young to get one fend off, but he's brought down. They're going to overturn the ball, and it's back in the hands of the Western Pirates here. It could be something happen just before halftime. Could we see maybe a drop goal just to get a little bit further ahead or tie the game? A try to lead for both teams. Jonah Loma Jr., captain, proving that there might be actually something left in the tank for his team. Now Curtin to take one himself. He thought he saw the gap that he saw previously, but chooses not to and to take it himself. Now for Lonnie Lawrence, he'll take one up. They got a bit of aggression now. They're looking like they've got a bit more meterage in their runs now for the Western Pirates. As I say that, Ethan Castro to fend off 2. He's going to make it to the 22-metre line. They're going to come left now for Eddie Oliver. Eddie's driven back in that tackle. They're coming left again. It's now with the hands of Tuxiog. He'll make it up to the 22. Got 4 being brought down. They're going to go now for Eddie Oliver. He's brought down in the exact same spot as Tuxie. They're going to go for Jonah Lomu. He didn't get enough meter. He didn't get enough time to fend off. The great defence by the Wellington Wolves to get up in his face and stop him. Really helped out massive leads. Now they're going to go for Lonnie Lawrence. He's brought down. They're losing these metres that they just gained from their massive Ethan Castro run. They're going to go back left for Riley Ricky. He's absolutely manhandled and driven back. The defensive set by the Wolves is really starting to prove and show. Mason King now, he'll take one himself. Lonnie Lawrence taking another ball up, and there's an offside penalty. Here we go. They might go for the 3 to get themselves up by another 3 points. I really doubt it. They're a bit too deep, a bit too outwards. I think they're just going to go for touch and get some extra metres. Yes, they are. Curtin, kick it straight into touch, making some nice metres inside the 22. Here could be the try scoring opportunity we've been waiting for. There's 3 minutes in overtime. Wellington Wolves, all they need to do is catch the ball and kick it into touch with no pressure. But we'll just have to see. Now, Dylan Mayer gets the ball. He's brought down on the 22. They're going to play it and come right. It's now in the hands of Riley Ricky. He's brought down in the same area. John Aloma Jr. enacting half. They're going to go to Greg Simon. He'll get a step off there. He's brought down on the 10. Here we go. The try line's 10. Here we go. Tuxiog will take on himself. He's driven back, though. He's losing those metres that Greg Simon just gained. Now they're going for Mason King. He'll lose the metres again. They're coming right for Lonnie Lawrence. Lonnie Lawrence gets tackled and driven back. They're going to go back right now for Blair Curtin. Curtin will be brought down just on that 22. They're losing those metres. It's what's happened previously. There's now Eddie Oliver will take on himself. He puts his hand up, the big fella. Really wants one of those runs. I think the fitness is kind of catching up to him, though. He's a very quick, big player, but he doesn't really have that fitness to keep up with it. There's now Mason King will take one himself. They're coming back on this right side now for Lonnie Lawrence. He's brought down. They're coming back right now for Riley Ricky. They're going to hit it back off that left edge now for Mason King here. They're doing a bit of a zigzag formation. Looks like to work. It's going to work. Tuxiong will take that one himself and make those metres up to the 22. Coming right now for Eddie Oliver. They're going to go right now for Blair Curtin. Curtin stopped in his tracks. They're going to... Oh, here we go. Here's Lonnie Lawrence. He's found a break, the big fella. He's going to get him back inside the 22. They're going to go right, but Eddie Oliver's going to catch the ball. Standing still, which is obviously not what you want. Losing those metres are pretty crucial. There's now Blair Curtin will take one himself. Same thing has happened, but they're going to kick it into touch. And halftime score is 3-0. We'll see you in the second half. Welcome back to the second half. As we left off, the Western Pirates were up 3-0. And now the Wellington Wolves are kicking off. I'm Cody Ogg, your commissioner. Billy, inform us in that first half of footy.
Well, there wasn't much scoring at all, just one kick for goal, and that's all it's been really. It's just tied up basically in going both ends, and there's no tries at all, so we must do something about this, Cody.
Yeah, I mean, next week, when the plus 50s get added up, I can assure you there will be some more points on the board. With my Sims, there were actually 20 to 30 points in play just from these plus 50s, so I really do think that that there will be a big change to the league straight after this. I don't know who's got their tips right. I remember game 1, I actually somehow got it right. I don't know how. I had Canberra Cobras 1-8, and now in this game I can't remember who I tipped. We'll just have to wait and see to the end of the games. Now Dylan Mayo kick it. Oh! Riley Flynn will take it into touch, and there's some metres there for the Pirates. They're going to get to the 50-metre line instead of being inside their 22. Lonnie Lawrence now to throw it in to the line out. They're going to go for Riley Ricky. He's tackled and brought down. Yeah, they're just going to keep manhandling them here. The Wellington Wolves. Now they're going to go for Ethan Castro. He'll fend off one, but he's brought down just short of that 22-metre line. They're going to come back left now for Lonnie Lawrence. Lonnie Lawrence is brought down. Once again, they're going to go now for Eddie Oliver. Now, They're going to take a settler here with Mason King. Taking back to that right set. Oh, Black Curtin gets a kick. He's going for the 50-22. I think he's going to get it. He does. Awesome stuff by Black Curtin to slot the 50-20. What? Do we not have 50-22s in this game? Alright, interesting. Did not know that. Alexander Duplessis will take one off himself. Here we go. At least they've got a good defensive set in an awesome position. If they turn over the ball, they'll get the ball. They'll get the ball back and they'll definitely be able to score. They should already have the ball. Shouldn't have to be saying if they get the ball back. It should be they have the ball back. But Harrison Coward now with some nice meters. He's brought down in that middle of the 22 and try line. Now Nia Nixon's going to kick it straight into touch. And they're going to run to that place. Obviously being inside the 22. Yep. See what, I don't get why that worked with the 20. The other kick did not, but it doesn't matter. Dylan Mayo will take one himself. He's driving forward and make the meters up until that 10-meter line. Now they're going to throw it off to this right edge. It's going to go for Mason King. Mason King's brought down on the 10-meter line. They're going to throw it out for Eddie. Eddie's got some room to run. He doesn't have the acceleration to get up to his top speed, though. And they're coming right for Lonnie Lawrence. Lonnie Lawrence is brought down onto that 10-meter line. They're going to come back left for Riley Ricky. Riley Ricky's got some room to run. He's going to make it through the line. And he'll be brought down just short of that 22. Now they're going to attack on the opposite edge. I think they're doing a bit of a zigzag pattern. They're going to attack that same edge as previously, though. Defeating the purpose of their zigzag pattern. Coming back for Riley Ricky here. No pod. He's got no structure. Nobody was there to support him. Luckily, they could keep the ball, though, in their hands because, you know, as you know, Union, you've got to hold the ball. If you go down by yourself, there's a big chance the ball can be taken off you. That's ideally not what any team wants. So now they're going to play it and come back right for Riley Ricky. Throwing it out for Lonnie Lawrence now. Get a nice leg drive going there. He'll make some post-contact meters. And I think that'll be one of the first times in any of our games. Mason King will go himself now. We're playing a bit of soccer. I'm actually so shocked because it seems we did 19-7 for the 50-minute mark. And just look at this. But anyways, here's Black Curtin. I think we might just sim the next game on console. Anyways, now they're going to throw it out for Lonnie Lawrence. He's brought down just past that 10-meter line. They're going to come back right now, attacking that same edge for Eddie Oliver. Eddie Oliver's got a leg drive on him there, finally. Jonah Loma Jr., he'll get a nice run onto it. He's got the pace on him. Now Ethan Castro, former captain, trying to lead and show his team what they need to do. They're going for Eddie Oliver. He's brought down on the 10-meter line. Driven back a fair bit in that tackle, Eddie. Mason King now to take it up, and he's kept the same range distance, which, as we've seen, it's a really hard thing to do. Stay in that same ratio, or even gain some extra meters from a run. That's one of the hardest things. I don't know how or why, but it turns out to be. Anyways, they're going to overturn it here. It's back in the hands of the Western Pirates. They're going to get that ball back. They're going to get a good attacking set now, hopefully. Mason King will take it up himself. They're going to come back right for Eddie Oliver. Eddie Oliver's driving forward and he'll be brought down just in the middle of that 22 and 10. Lonnie Lawrence will take one himself. Oh, they're going to overturn it here and it's back in the hands of the Wellington Wolves. Luke Driscoll to pick it up. Anthony Lee now to take one himself. Oh, they're going to call offside. Ethan Castro's the culprit. What a tan line he's got on the back of his head. He's neck to head. I was really not expecting a tan line like that. He might have a spray tan on or something. Very interesting, Billy, don't you think?
Yeah, I've never seen a tan like that before, so...
It's like he's wearing a shirt and he's outdoors the whole time. Anyways... Like when he's going to the beach having a sunbake, he's got the shirt on. But anyways, they're going to come back left now for Toby Gould. Harrison Coward now hitting it up. They're going to hit it back for Anthony Lee now. They're throwing it back to the right side now. Palavio will fend off Lonnie Lawrence, and then Ethan Castro will tackle him, and they'll win the ball back here now, the Western Pirates. They're going to throw it right now for Blair Curtin. Blair Curtin to get over the ball. They're going to throw it now for Eddie Oliver. Eddie Oliver will make some nice ground off that run. Some of you might have your plus 20s after your bets this round. I know I specifically chose to not bet into Oggy Slipper just yet. But anyways, Mason King will be brought down on the 10. They're going to throw it out to the right side now. Eddie Oliver to be brought down on that 10-metre line. Not after a crucial run, though. They're going to come back right now for Lonnie Lawrence. He's brought down just short of that 10-metre line. They're coming left once again for Black Curtin. The 10 will make another nice run, getting himself and securing the ball just on that 10-metre line. Eddie Oliver will now catch the ball lackluster, losing metres for his team. Dylan Mayo will be running back into the attacking line, and the ball's just thrown straight at him, so he's kind of got to take it. And they're going to lose the ball here. It's back in the hands of the Wellington Wolves. I think, now that I think about it, it's probably the plus 50s that are making the change. Making that change, because every sim that I've done for this, with the new scores, it was like, yeah, as I stated before, like 20 points per side. So we'll see what happens here. Now it's going to be in the hands of Eddie Oliver. I think they're just going to need a kick. I think that's going to be the main strategy, not hold on to the ball, just keep getting rid of it. Now Mason King to take it up. He's going to come right for Riley Ricky. They're going to go for Lonnie Lawrence now. He's brought down on that 50-metre line. Once again, they're going to throw it up. Ethan Castro, he's got some nice room to run. He's going to fend off two players for being brought down on the 10-metre line. They're going now back on this right edge for Eddie Oliver. He's really shown that number 8s can do stuff. Obviously, all these number 8s have been very powerful as of late. You saw what Sione Tongi Tuivasa could do. You saw what Ruben Mobbs has done in this game. You can see what Ethan Castro has done in this game. All these players have been absolutely astounding and doing absolutely beautiful stuff for their sides. You know, taking everything they need precautiously and giving everything into the game. You know, they're really trying to get 3 points for this week. Now, Cody Ogg will take it himself. He's driving forward the post-contact meters. Now they're going to throw it out for Tuxie Ogg, the dad of Cody Ogg. And they're coming back right now for Mason King. Zigzag pattern is back into play. They're going to go right, left, right, left, right, left. Yep. Do it again. Hopefully they go right and use their brains. No, they're going to do the zigzag. Come back left. Got to keep attacking that same side. Go to the edge. As I know, playing footy in my younger youth years. Go to the right edge. Come back to the left, and you're going to keep playing and making these big old tidy forwards run. Now there's a penalty here. Billy King's brought into the equation now. I think this is the second or third offence. The ref's had a bit of tired. He's probably telling the captain, get your players assured and aware of what's happening, and please get them to stop. So, yeah, it's not always the best thing when the ref has to call the captain over. Ideally, you never want to see it in a game. But anyways, now Dylan Mayo take it up. He's on the 22. They got a prime scoring opportunity here, Eddie Oliver. I don't know what he's always trying to do, the big fella. He's always, I don't know, maybe trying to do a bit too much. Because he's running at this player. I think he's trying to, I don't know. He just keeps, like he always decides to run at the player, not the gap. There's always a free gap for him, and he'll always take the player over the gap. Don't ask me why. Now Riley Ricky will take it himself. He'll be brought down on the 22. They're going to come back left now for Tuxie Ogg. Tuxie Ogg's driven back there and brought down just short of the 22-metre line. They're going to come back left. Lonnie Lawrence, you'll get a nice leg drive happening there. He's going to be brought down just short of that 22. They're going to overturn the ball here. It's going to be picked up by Luca Magic. And he'll take the Wellington Wolves out of trouble. What do you think, Billy?
Yeah, the Pirates were just fighting, and the Wolves have had no answer. So it's at the moment it's Pirates' game.
I mean, yeah, obviously only being up by 3 points. Can't wait for the plus 50s to be implemented into the game. It'll be 57 by the time the next games are, because obviously you'll get that plus 7. Everything's possible here. As now Lonnie Lawrence, he'll throw one straight back into the line out. He'll be caught by the second jumper in Cody Ogg. So now they're going to come right for Eddie Oliver. He's finally picked the gap. But he's run down quickly by Dom Young, who's a very, very quick and athletical freak. They're attacking this left edge again now for Riley Ricky. He'll be driven back onto that 22-metre line. Now they're coming back right for Eddie Oliver. He's running at the player again. This time he makes majors through post-contact. I was about to say something like post-contacticity, but I believe that's not a word. Because now Riley Ricky will take one for the team. He's been taking a lot of the hard runs here, Riley Ricky. He's gone down and done the dirty work. He's really, as showing again, he's not the biggest player. He has been losing them a couple of metres, but at least he puts his hand up to take the ball. We've seen a lot of these other forwards have decided not to. Look like Eddie Oliver didn't want the ball there, talking about it. You know, he's standing a bit further back. They're trying to get away from grabbing the ball. They're really losing these attacking sets. They're standing a bit too deep. Mason King now to take one himself. They're going to come back on this left side now for Jonah Loma Jr., who gets tackled once again. They're going to go for Eddie Oliver now. Eddie Oliver will get pushed in between that. Oh, there's an offside penalty given to the Pirates. Ruben Mobbs is in trouble. Ref's talking to him about his first offence. You're going for touch here, Blair Curtin. Get him some good meters, son. AFL style kick. It's looking pretty good. They're in the middle of that 22 and try line. They're knocking on the door now. They're getting pretty hungry. The Western Pirates. Surely we can get the first try ever of SRU. Surely we get some glory. So the ball will be jumped up and caught by Riley Ricky. Coming back right now for Eddie Oliver. Eddie Oliver's brought down. They're going to go and attack that right edge now for Tuxiog. And Tuxiog's brought down on that 22-metre line. They're going to... Oh, they've stuffed up another attacking set. They're going to lose it here. They get all the perfect opportunities. The Pirates, and they're going to win it back. Good stuff by Blair Curtin. He's got the urgency. He's got the hungriness. Oh, another penalty given away. Go for the 3. Take it. It's staring you in the eyes. Get some extra points, Pirates boys. And yes, they do. Ethan Castro to line up for the kick. Can't wait to see if this goes in or not. I presume it will. Obviously, he's been striking as well tonight, and he has struck that one too. 6-0 the score stands. Wellington need to score a try and convert to get the lead now. They can't just score a try and hope for the best. They need to convert it as well. Pirates lead 6-0. Billy.
Yeah, the Pirates are just taking away this game. Even though there's been no tries, the 2 penalty goals are just taking the game away from the Wolves.
Yeah, it's a very unfortunate thing for Wolves fans. Obviously, it's not really what you want in Season 4 of the SIU. It's really a bummer for them. They're looking so strong in the training camps if you'd ever watched them. I remember going over to a couple of their training sessions. They're one of the hardest training groups ever. They got a big contrast of upgrades in what they were doing. And, yeah, it's really
It's
sad
turned
to see
over.
that be taken away. Ruben Mobbs, to get it back. Hang on, it might not be over yet. They're going to go left now. Dom Young, he's brought down after a menacing run. He's run back into the traffic, though. If he could have run a bit further out, maybe he could have made some extra metres there. Mobbs now to take it himself. Oh, there's a penalty. Oh, another penalty. Dom Young gets in the way. And it's going to be in the hands of the Pirates, getting themselves out of trouble here.
What are the
Black
Wolves
curtain.
doing here?
Yeah, they're kind of giving away all the opportunities. They've had a couple, and they're really just throwing away at this rate. Pirates now 6-0. I don't think there's going to be there's been one bonus point given away this season, and it looks like there'll be a second one here, and it'll be in the favour of the Wellington Wolves. So as it looks like the Wolves will have a bonus point, and so will the I know the Wasps is confirmed, but we're yet to see if the Western Pirates one's confirmed. They're going to let it bounce here. Billy King's taking a bit of time. He's going to run into touch. The fatigue and the discipline in these boys, they're really looking to give it away now. Maybe we could see the first try in the SRU. Now they're going to win this line out here. Oh, they're going to go for a maul. They're going to Eddie Oliver now for a strong run. I'm surprised why he wasn't in the maul. He could have probably won it just by himself with how strong, how big he is. They've lost the ball here, back in the hands of the Wellington Wolves. The Western Pirates now defending. Oh, Adamaki, mate, he's got some room to run. He's going to make it up to that 10-metre line. I reckon there's going to be a lot of lineup changes for the Wellington Wolves after this game. They're going to need it. So will the Pirates, though. Neither team here was picture perfect. Neither team in this whole round has been picture perfect. Might be a couple of things needing to be changed. Luka Magic now to take on himself as a half. Interesting why he didn't pass Tim Nigel. He's got on himself as well. He's going to be brought down. They're going to kick it away. It's going to land in the hands of Christian Cullen Jr. He'll make it up past the 20, on the 50, sorry. Coming left now for Mason King. Mason King will get the ball. He's running through the line. They're in the middle of that halfway line and the 10-metre line now. They're attacking well. Tuxiog, he's brought down on the 50-metre line. They're coming back left now for Lonnie Lawrence. Lonnie Lawrence, he's got some nice legs on him. They're going to come back right for Cody Og. Oh, if he could have gotten a fend off there, he could have been away with some room, in some space. But it's only a woulda, shoulda, coulda. It didn't happen. Alexander Duplessis now to get the ball and get the Jackal successfully over and win the ball back for his team. Offside penalty. Dylan Mayo's in the way. And here's a penalty opportunity given towards the Wellington Wolves. Maybe something could come of this. Maybe they can get some nice meters off this. Luka Magic will be kicking the ball straight into touch. Or at least we believe. Yes, he does. I think that's in between that 22 and 10-metre line. So it's in that 30-metre ratio.
The Wolves are going to put in a big fight here.
Yeah, they got to. They've got to give it their all now. No, Nixon now to take one himself. Billy, do you think there's a chance the Wolves can win this game? Just seeing how, based on how the attack works, the defensive lines have been over the top of the other team's attack. So yeah, just give me your thoughts on what you reckon is going to happen.
Well, obviously no now because they're just turning over. But unless if they get another turnover, then I reckon it could be anyone's game still because who knows what will happen.
Yeah, exactly. Try and convert it. You can just get them in front. That's all they need. You just need to get in front. Even if it's by 1 point, it's not like you have to win by 50 to win a game. So, anything's possible. A bonus point could be up for grabs for the Western Pirates. Sorry, a bonus point could be up for grabs for the Wellington Wolves. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. It's picked up by Jonah Loma Jr. He's going to make some nice meters off that. Get up to the 50-metre line. A penalty now given to the Western Pirates. Harrison Coward's in the middle of it. And they got another penalty here. The Western Pirates. Awesome kick there by Black Curtin to get the ball straight into touch. Now Lonnie Lawrence to throw this one back into the line out. Fielded and caught well by Tuxiog. He's brought down now in between the 22 and 10-metre line. Coming back left now for Mason King. Mason King's got some room here. Here we go. They're worked up a bit here. The Pirates, they look like they can do something. Riley Ricky driven back in a tackle. Wellington Wolves not wanting to let go just yet. Still 5 minutes, only 6-point lead. Wellington Wolves don't want to give away. They really want to hold on. They don't want to believe that the game is over just yet. So they're going to throw it out for Lonnie Lawrence. He'll drive his legs up to the 20, up to, I was going to say 10. It is at the 10. So they're going to throw it out for Mason King. He's not fending off anyone. He's not giving an argy-bargy anywhere. They're going to throw it out for Eddie Oliver. He'll make it up to the 10-metre line. He's coming back right now for Black Curtain. Shoot, I'm a bit tired. I don't know why. Excuse me, that was very rude. Now they're going to come back right for Riley Ricky. He's going to get a nice leg drive here. He'll make it up just short of that 10-metre line. They're going to overturn the ball and the Wellington Wolves are back in possession of it. Now Harrison Coward. Harrison Coward's got some room to run. He's been a big powerhouse at that loose head prop position. He's been doing well for that side. Obviously, attacking his heart out, giving it his all. Every single one of his runs he's made meters off it. It's not like Riley Ricky where he puts his hand up and gets driven back. No. It's like he's put his hand up and he's actually gone forward with it and attacked well. Don't get me wrong, I love the attitude and the mentality of Riley Ricky. Just how hard he goes at it. But he's just, I think he needs to get a bit stronger. And hang on. Ethan Castro's gotten his second offensive warning, so it could be a penalty if he does one more. It could be a yellow card, and if he does one more, is now Luka managed to kick straight into touch. What a kick.
The Wolves can have a try here and then they can convert it, then they might win the game here.
Maybe. Look, obviously, they're inside the 22 now. It's really a matter of life and death for both of these sides. If Wellington can score here and convert, they can win the game. If the Western Pirates can hold them out, they can win. Anything's possible in the SIU. Obviously, the motto being just imagine what you could achieve. Being a player, just imagine what you could win. Just imagine what your franchise could win. Anything's possible. 30 seconds left of in-game time before we go to our overtime. They're going to throw it out for Anthony Lee now. If they overturn the ball here, it is game over. They're going to hold it here. They're going to throw it out for now Gould. Here we go. The red lights are shown on that scoreboard. If any knock-on, kick out, or just any stoppage in play that isn't a penalty happens, it will be game over, and they're going to throw it over. Greg Simon to kick it away. I think he tried to get it into touch, but it's going to land in the hands of Adam Arkey, and he'll hold it off for a little bit longer. Maybe, just maybe, something could be left in the tank for this side. Toby Gould now. He's got the ball. The ball's going to end up in Alexander Duplessis' hands. Now they're going to Harrison Coward. Coward's driven back to the 10-metre line here. He's going to go left now for Toby Gould. Gould's brought down on the 10. Oh, crap. What has gone into me today? Luke Driscoll's now brought down on the 10. They're throwing it out for Harrison Coward. He's driven back there. Good tackle there by Greg Simon. Nye Nixon is going to be thrown out to Luka Magic. He's going to make some nice meters before being brought down on the 10-metre line. Now they're going to throw it out to Palavia. Palavia! He got some nice meters on him. If he was a bit quicker, could have been over. Hang on. There's a penalty given to the Wellington Wolves. Maybe. They're going to kick it out into touch. No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
They're going to kick it out into touch. They're going to get some nice meters here, and they could even win the game. They've kicked the ball. They're inside. They're in the 22 now. Here we go. Fire up. Now or never. You're not going to live forever. You want to live a normal life. Bon Jovi. So now they're going to throw it to the second jumper and they're going to collect it easily here. Wellington Wolves. They're throwing it out right now for Toby Gould. Toby Gould, he looked like he could have been through, but I'll get there and take him down. Now they're going to come back right. It's Anthony Lee. Oh, if he could have straightened up a bit more, he could have gotten through that gap and made some more crucial meters for his side. Now Nia Nixon, he's going to hit it back left. I'm just sorry, I don't know what's gotten into me. I'm so used to saying she for some reason. Toby Gould, they're coming right now. Harrison Coward, he's driven back. There's 4 minutes left. There's 4 minutes into this overtime. Still attacking their hearts out. Looking Magic now. He's making it up to the 22. They're going to go back right now for Alexander Duplessis. They're going to throw it out right for Luke Driscoll. Oh, Duplessis running back into position and they're going to throw the ball to him. I don't think that's what was planned. Anyways, now they're going to come back right for Luke and Magic. They're just losing these meters as rapid as... Oh, it's electric toothbrush. I was just trying to think of a synonym. I just closed my eyes, looked into the sunroof. It actually kind of blinded me a little bit, but I'm alright. They look right. They're going to throw it to Harrison Coward now. He's brought down on the 22. There could be some meters here. It could be what they've needed. Cody Ogg now to flatten out Anthony Lee. They're coming back left. Hitting that left edge. Come on. They're going to attack back on... Oh, sorry. Bloody hell. They're going to attack back on this zigzag formation. Now come back on this right edge for Luca Magic. He's brought down just short of that 22. They're going to come back on this left edge for Toby Gould. Now throw it back on the right side for Harrison Coward. They're going to keep attacking off that right side. Now it's going to go to Luca Magic. He's tackled by Cody Ogg pretty comfortably. They're going to throw it out. Now he's going to be tackled again. Now Palavia, he's going to make some room. He's got some meters on him. The Rucking King, we call him. He's got a nice run. He's got some good meters on him. So now they're going to come left now for Toby Gould. Gould's driven back by Eddie Oliver. It's going to be landing in the hands of Harrison Coward. I don't think he knew what was happening there. They're kind of losing their structure. I think they're rushing a bit much, Billy, don't you think? They're just trying to throw the ball and trying to make the meters, but you know they need to slow it down and really think about it a bit more, don't they?
Yeah, I'd recommend them just pass it out to the wingers, the fast players. We've not seen any wingers, I think, actually even get the ball much. So passing it to the wingers might be a good choice, or even the centres. Yeah,
getting it to someone that they know can step or do something rather than just run up and get absolutely belted and driven back. Could be a smarter players. Now they're going to throw it for Mobs. Oh, could have been something there, but he's holding on to it and he's brought down on the 10. They're going to go back right now for Toby Gould. Toby Gould's getting absolutely manhandled there and driven back. They're going to throw it out right now for Alexander Duplessis. Duplessis, he's getting driven back to the 50. Now they've lost the meters from the 22. They're at the 50-meter line now. Anthony Lee trying to make something happen for his team. Now Toby Gould, he's running up. He's brought down on the 10 here. 90 minutes into this game. 10 minutes of overtime. I don't really know. I mean, I know why the Wellington Wolves are going to hold on to the ball, but as it stands, how they're getting driven back, I really don't think they should be doing it. I don't think there's a big opportunity. I reckon just secure the game, take your bonus point out, and be happy. So obviously, you just look now, Alexander Duplessis has been driven back, absolutely manhandled. He's been really tackled and not making those meters like you'd expect him to, being a big Duplessis, probably related to Drickus Duplessis, for all we know. But anyways, Harrison Coward now take one up. He's driven back. Going to throw it out right for Toby Gould. Now they're going to go to Harrison Coward. He's tackled onto that 10-meter line. Coming back left now for Avia. They're throwing it back on that left edge for Anthony Lee. And he'll lose those meters. Back to Avia now. Once again losing those meters. They're just really trying. They don't want to give up their hopes yet, Billy, do they? They just really want to make something happen, and they really want to score. I don't think they really want to let go of what's been happening in this game.
Yeah, they need a breakthrough. They oh, that won't happen now. But turned over again.
Hang on, how is that? Wow. Maybe. I thought that'd be a knock on. Ref will call play on though. I don't know why. The game's been going on for ages. I would just call knock on, no advantage. Get it over and done with, to be honest. And there we go, Adam Markey. says, you know what, I'm happy with the bonus point. I don't want to be wary of conceding any more points. And that'll be it. Western Pirates take the game 6-0. Pirates are leading the live ladder. They're at the top, second to the Canberra Cobras, third of the Waikato Wasps, and unfortunately fourth are this monumental Wellington Wolves side. They've been looking very strong in this game. They just took on the wrong opponent at the wrong time. Only points given in this game were Ethan Castro's 2 penalty goals. He was a powerhouse all game. Every single time he'd get the ball, he'd fend off at least 2 people. So really take a bow to him. He's probably been one of their team, practically their team carry. Anyways, now I read into the stats a bit more. Territory was in the favour of the Pirates. So was the possession rate. It was kind of shown there by the scoreline. As now metres gained, it was in favour of the Wellington Wolves. Wow, so they didn't get as much ball, but they made more metres, so good on them. Wellington Wolves obviously made more tackles, missed less, so they've made a lot more breaks. However, the Western Pirates just got a lot more ball, and that was really the only deciding factor at the end. Billy, can you talk us through just everything in this game and what's happened?
Well, the Pirates started out strong with the defence, and when they got up to the Pirates side, well, the Wolves side, they just got penalties, and that's what won them the game, was the 2 penalty goals, and the Wellington Wolves could not fight back. As much as they tried, they kept getting driven back to the 50-metre mark. So,
do you think if you were the Wolves captain there, you would have thought, you know what, like if you were to go back in time, you would have think, oh, why don't we just kick? You know, I know we didn't score the try, so if we take those penalties that we had, instead of kicking them for touch and going for the 7 points, we should have gone for the 3.
Who knows? Anything, could happen there. Like, we might not have even had the ball back because they could have turned it over. So,
fair enough.
Anything could have happened if you did take the penalty goal.
Yeah, anyways, that's all we'll have time for. Cody Ogg, your commissioner, saluting you off. I was joined by Billy King. We'll see you next time.
See ya.